Good day, everyone. Today we're going to do a review of Publisher Rocket. If you are not familiar with Publisher Rocket, but you are in the Kindle publishing space, either as ebook or regular paperback books, low content or otherwise, I would encourage you to take a look at Publisher Rocket. I've in the past used, keywords everywhere and Amazon Search Expander and whatnot to do my analysis online. But Publisher Rocket is like $97, so it's a little less than $100. Um, and it gives a lot of good stuff in a central area. So it has four aspects to it. It has the keyword search tool, the competition analyzer, category search, and Amazon keyword search. So let's go ahead and start with keyword search in general, right? So you either pick it as an ebook or a regular book. So we do a lot of low content stuff here. I'm actually getting ready to publish our first ebook here very shortly. So I will certainly use this tool for that. And let's go ahead and just say we're looking for something very specific. We'll start with that, like a pilot's log book. And let's see what comes back. This might have been a bad choice because it really didn't pull any other long tail keywords to go with it. There's not much going on there. Let's go ahead and just search for pilot and see what comes back. We got a lot more, and maybe some stuff that really doesn't pertain to us too much. Pilot book for kids, 2911. 1,000 searches a month, 63. That's not bad. We could probably try and get in there. Pilot logbook, not many people searching for that. Pilot handbook, that's probably not so much a low content thing. So anyway, it gives you a bunch of keywords, and then it will tell you how many competitors there are for that keyword. So let's just look at pilot. There's almost 50,000. They think it earns on average 6,928. So that's the average monthly earnings for the top books in that category. Google searches per month. If it can pull something out of Google for you, it will. Estimated searches per month on Amazon. It's using the same stuff really that Keywords Everywhere is using, and competition score. So this is a meld of how many competitors there are, along with how well they sell and what their Amazon bestseller ranking is, to give you this competition score to let you know how hard it would be to fight in that space. So let's say we wanted to look at making an activity book for kids. It's kind of specific, but kind of not. Let's look at Halloween activity books. See, it gave us another keyword idea. 100% competitive because whoever's in there is just dominating it right now, right? Then we can scroll down and we can say activity book as a party favor. That's kind of cool. Wedding activity book. Okay, so they're giving us some other keywords to pick out that are associated with those books. So that's pretty neat. We could look at other things like word search for adults. So you want to get in that space. Oh, in Spanish. Didn't think about making them in Spanish. Not many people are searching for that, apparently. Overall, people are searching pretty good for word search for adults in general. Large print. It's a very specific niche for them. Maybe a Christmas one. Okay. See, we got some cool stuff. So this really helps narrow your keywords down, or maybe find keywords you weren't thinking of previously. When it comes to your niche that you're investigating, right? So if we go ahead and click on competition here, it will now open up the competition analyzer part for us. With the competition analyzer part open, we are able to see the books that come back when you search for that keyword on Google. They also pull what some of their other keywords are that they use here. It's kind of like the subtitle text, I assume. I'm not too sure what that button does. It always says no alternative types. I'm guessing that if it was an ebook, it would show what its ebook is. So age in the competition analyzer tells you how many days it's been on Amazon. The greatest Christmas word search right here, right, by Brain Burpees. It's only been up for 37 days, and it's already doing pretty good. This is its Amazon bestseller rank. What they calculate and estimate it may be doing a day in sales, a month in sales, and it would also tell you if you target this keyword in the subtitle, if it had it in the title or the subtitle, which it does not. Um, so this is pretty cool. It helps you kind of narrow down and see what it might be out there for those keywords that you search here. That's what you'd find in the competition analyzer. Category searches, on the other hand, would be if you want to look at a specific category that you thought of that you wanted to see what was there. So let's look at maybe snake. Guess there's no snake categories. Let's say drawing, maybe. And we can see that there's drawing, colored pencils, color books for adults, animals. All right. Here, this will tell you the Amazon bestseller rank #1. So the #1 in that category is 395. Okay. So overall, in all of Amazon, the 395 spot goes to someone in here. If you want to take that #1 spot in that category, you would have to sell $130. The number 10 book in that category is an Amazon bestseller rank of 2154, and you would have to sell 59 to take that. So what does this tell us? Well, when something has a really low Amazon bestseller rank, it means it's doing really good. The competition is pretty strong there, right? But when it's got a really high Amazon bestseller rank, there might be some room for action, meaning that it would be probably less competition. So maybe looking at something that cities and so we go ahead and click on check it out. It will open it up in Amazon for us and then show us what is in that category. So that's pretty cool. So we can see, who would be up against there. If you have DZ Search Expander and some of these other plugins that we've talked about in the past installed, you'll see what their bestseller rank is in books and how they're doing overall when it comes to certain things. So you can see what kind of competition you're up against, pricing points you're up against, and the type of things you'd have to do. So the category explorer is really cool. So if you're going to be doing like activity books, you can see there's activity coloring books, there's cut and assemble books, there's diaries, dot to dot. It's kind of cool, right? So dot to dot is actually not much competition in there. Hidden picture, maybe not too much competition. So let's check it out. What's in that category? Cursive handwriting for beginners, blank comic book notebook. Let's see what that looks like. And we're going to just go down the rabbit hole, see what the Rocket has helped us uncover here. And the Rocket has helped us uncover a blank comic book with a co-author of art for kids. So this person's trying to play the keyword game in here. I don't know if that really works. He's got some good star reviews, got 93 reviews, so he's doing pretty well with this book. Is he independently published? Create Space, 2017. So it's pretty cool. So I mean, somebody made this, and that's it. It's literally blank squares on the inside. So that's a pretty easy book to make if you're low content publishing. That's really cool. So let's go ahead and do some keyword search, and let's just do a keyword search here for blank comic book. Sometimes it does that. There it is. Took a little minute to come through. Wow. All right, so there's a lot of competitors. It looks pretty highly competitive. Overall, that'd be tough to break into with those keywords. So what other keywords are they using possibly? Let's look at the competition. And they're using draw your own comics. So that might be one we could look at. Pages of fun, unique templates, draw your own comics, create your own comics. Okay, so we could try and go here and we go back again. We're just kind of going back and forth looking for those keywords that might not be saturated. Yeah, that one's got some stiff competition there, right? And draw your own comics might be able to. So that's kind of the process that you would use this for. And that category search tool is really awesome for like diving down in and trying to find those things. So let's go ahead and use the Ams Keyword Tool so you can go ahead and see what that's like. So let's say we did our blank comic book in here. This will help us find more those long tail keywords, and see it's getting the Amazon A to Z suggestions, where it's getting them from. If there's an author or something maybe got from search results. So this is trying to help you find like maybe competitive keywords that are being used in some of the other competition items out there, and the type, meaning that's kind of close to the category of where it is, and what the Amazon number might be for that one, so you can look it up if you want to try and find it. But that's Publisher Rocket in a nutshell. It is super clean, super easy to use. These people put a great deal of effort into making this thing really easy to use, and something that you can use to your advantage to gain a leg up in the Kindle space. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in it, we ask you just to purchase it from the link below, as that helps us pay some bills around here.